Okay, so I'm going to get started, and it's kind of interesting. But I decided yesterday that I was going to talk about the virus today, and ever since I, posted that in the group and made that conscious decision, honestly, I've had computer problems, glitch. I restarted my computer all these times. So I know it's something that I need to talk about, and that there's what I'm going to talk about. After I talk about it, then maybe you'll understand why there's some interference here. So I have been connecting with the virus on numerous occasions. And for the last week or two, I don't know, it's kind of like I went down the rabbit hole as far as a little confused about really what this is all about. I thought I knew, and and it was about self-discovery and all those things. That's all true, but there's actually something deeper, darker going on here. What's happening is this is a fight between it's a spiritual warfare. So we've got the light, and then we've got the dark, and the dark is what's causing all this stuff going on. And so people are waking up. We have all these light workers and people that didn't know they were light workers that are being alerted to what's actually going on in this world. All these things were going on behind the scenes, have gone on behind the scenes for years, for decades, through wars. So I just want to say that this isn't about politics. Politics is involved in this. It's not about it's spiritual warfare. So there is dark energy in our government. There's dark energy in this world, and it's trying to control everything. Um, it's trying to control you. So let's get back to the virus, because that's really what I wanted to talk about. And I'm gonna go ahead and connect to it and see what's going on. But my guides told me about a week or so ago that this virus is a curse. And I didn't understand that. I was like, it's a curse. Who would curse us? Whatever. So, anyway, it's a curse, and it's basically the dark energy curse. And so the curse was conjured up this virus, and it's perpetuating. So here's the good news. So if you're science based and you understand like how viruses work and whatever, so that's what everybody's been doing. They've been trying to follow the rules of science. But if you've noticed, it's not working. It is not working. And then why are some people sick and other people not sick? So the deal with that is, if you're a light worker, if you are in the light, this cannot hurt you. You're immune. You may be exposed to it. It doesn't matter. You'll be immune. Now, there's lots of people who, so this is a bigger theme. It's not just about the United States, it's about the world. And so there are a lot of people who had decided, and it's part of their soul journey, to leave. And I know that's difficult for a lot of people to lose other people, but those people, that's part of their soul. They're done. They've fulfilled their journey. It's time for them to move on. And I'm going to say they're kind of taking one for the team, because they know that their loss, that the deaths involved here will have an impact, and it frightens people and it makes people wake up. So their part is beneficial. They aren't dying for nothing. So let's take a deep breath, because I'm going to connect with this energy, and it is time for it to go. It's time for it to leave. And I don't think that it could leave until we understood what fully the message with the virus, what this was about. And it's just a part of it. I keep getting this. It's part of a bigger picture. Dark energy. Um, so one more thing I want to explain. Dark energy is given to people in order to give them power, in order to give them status, in order to give them control, so that they're right, so that people look up to them so that they're the important one. So what's happened is we have people in our country and around the world that have aligned with dark energy. And it's really the people that impact my life that I'm really most worried about. I'm worried about where I live, but this honestly, it's a worldwide thing. It has to do with pedophiles. It has to do with um, just dark energy. People doing like secret societies. So all this stuff is like bubbling to the top. People are getting exposed, and also people are dying because they know about these things. So I digress. I know it's a lot. My guides never lie. Never. So let's take a deep breath and connect. It would allow the divine energy to run through me. And I'm going to connect in my heart center to this virus and see what it needs in order to heal. So this is a really, it's really dark energy. And in this field of energy, I see it's kind of like a mountain and rivers and stuff. There's breaks in it, there's cracks in it. And oh gosh, I just felt it in my throat. It's trying to take your voice. It's trying to, it's fear, it's panic, it's not thinking for yourself. It's looking to someone else and believing absolutely everything they say. It's criticism. It's criticism of your beliefs, of who you are. So interesting. This is like a lot of things that have been created on this. So here's another thing too. The science. So science can't heal this because it's a curse. And so then that frightens people and they don't understand why the things that they would normally do, the things that they try to do isn't working. So let's just see what we can do to break this curse. What can be done? The light is stronger than the dark. So I'm going to allow, with my intention, to break this curse so that we are free of this virus. It doesn't have to come back. It doesn't follow the rules of a virus. It's not. All right. So when I say that this virus was conjured up, so people have been experimenting and doing all kinds of things with viruses. You can call it germ warfare. You can call it, you could say it's for science, all this stuff. I don't believe that these people intended to have nefarious, like, let's spill this and kill all these people. I think it was maybe an accident that was covered up. But there are no such things as accidents, as you know. And so it's taken on a life of its own. I'm going to say it's embarrassment, it's humiliation, it's lies. So wherever this started from, and it's pretty, I think they know that it started in a lab and someone had possibly an accident. Now, the reasons for this lab may not have been like all innocent and pure. They might have been doing something naughty, but I don't believe that they intended for this to happen at this time. It wasn't, they wouldn't, because the forces that be they would have been prepared, and no one was prepared for this. Not really. If so, they would have taken their own precautions, and it doesn't appear that anyone has done that. Okay.